SmashVerse Adventure Hashtag Episode 2 Sue the Monster in the Server Core End Time 20 minutes. Opening recap. Previously on SmashVerse Adventure, Neo Metro City began glitching apart. SmashVerse, Kai Cenat, E Show Speed XQC, Rubius, and Markiplier discovered a hidden digital world beneath reality. And deep below the city, something gigantic awakened. Number 8:13 p.m., the team stood atop a broken skyscraper inside the underground city. The ground trembled. Again and again. Each quake grew stronger. Then, a colossal roar echoed from beneath the city. Windows shattered instantly. Floating buildings tilted sideways. Digital rivers surged violently. Speed pointed downward. That is definitely a boss. Descent into the core. The group followed a massive energy signal toward the deepest layer of the hidden city. As they descended, reality became increasingly unstable. Gravity shifted randomly. Hallways rewrote themselves. Entire rooms transformed into code before their eyes. Markiplier looked around carefully. This place feels alive. Nobody disagreed. Finally, they reached a gigantic chamber. The server core, image. At the center floated a sphere the size of a mountain. Millions of glowing data streams flowed through it. The core pulsed like a heartbeat. Then, a giant eye opened. The monster awakens. The entire chamber shook. The server core split apart. And the creature emerged, a massive digital titan made from corrupted code. Its body constantly shifted between machinery and living data. Thousands of glowing symbols moved across its skin. Every movement distorted reality around it. Kai stared upward. Nah, that's impossible, the monster roared. The sound overloaded nearby systems instantly. The first phase. The battle began. The Titan unleashed waves of corrupted data. Entire platforms vanished. The team scattered. SmashVerse launched dimensional energy attacks. Speed charged forward without thinking. Weeball. Seconds later, the monster launched him through 3 walls. Rubius burst out laughing. Fastest defeat I've ever seen. Bro, I'm fine. XQC's discovery. While everyone fought, XQC noticed something strange. The creature wasn't attacking randomly. It was protecting something. Deep inside its chest, a glowing purple object. A fragment of corrupted code. The same symbol from Episode 1. The smiling glitch face. XQC shouted, "That's the source!" Final battle image. The team coordinated their first true strategy. SmashVerse distracted the monster. Kai and Speed attacked from opposite sides. Rubius created chaos to confuse it. Markiplier protected civilians trapped inside the chamber. XQC guided everyone toward the weak point. The plan worked. SmashVerse reached the Titan's core and shattered the corrupted fragment. The monster froze. Its massive body began dissolving peacefully into streams of light. The server core stabilized. For a moment, the city was safe. Post-credit scene. High above Neo Metro City, inside the mysterious tower, the unknown villain watched silently. One monitor displayed the fallen Titan, another showed the smiling glitch symbol. Then dozens more symbols appeared. Across dozens of worlds, the villain smiled. Open quote, "The first Guardian has fallen. Excellent." Close quote. Behind him, several shadowy figures emerged from the darkness. Waiting, watching, preparing. The next phase had begun to be continued. Episode 3. The Shadow Syndicate. Sure, here's what the image is trying to show. Layer 1, our universe. At the bottom is our universe, which represents the real world, Earth, people, computers, the internet, digital data. In Digimon stories, this is often called the human world. Layer 2, the digital layer. The golden network above Earth represents a digital layer. In Digimon lore, the digital world is often described as being formed from computer data, networks, information, human technology. The image shows this layer as a bridge between our world and the digital world. Layer 3, the digital world. The blue sphere above the digital layer is the digital world. This is where Digimon Live, File Island exists. Many Digimon adventures take place. In the fiction of Digimon, mountains can be made of data. Rivers can be streams of information. Digimon evolve through digital energy. Layer 4. Other realms. At the top are additional realms that appear in some Digimon stories. Examples include dark areas, deep savers, other dimensions within Digimon lore. These are shown as higher regions connected to the digital world. What the arrows mean. The arrows show a fictional connection between 1. Our world. 2. Digital Networks 3. The digital world. 4. Other Digimon realms. In Digimon stories, characters sometimes travel between these layers through digivices, digital gates, portals, network distortions. Important reality check. The image is describing Digimon's fictional universe, not real science. In reality, the internet does not create a digital world. Digimon are fictional characters. No evidence exists that a real digital world exists above our universe. The diagram is a visualization of Digimon lore, similar to how Fortnite has the 0 point, God of War has mythological realms, Digimon has the digital world. Simple summary. Think of the image as our universe, humans and Earth, digital data layer, information and networks, digital world, home of Digimon, other Digimon realms. That's the structure the image is illustrating, based on Digimon's fictional setting. Round 1, Titans of Strength, Exablade 7 vs. Iron Juggernaut, Part 3, Full Power Unleashed. Page 1, the Steel District trembles. Red energy surges through Iron Juggernaut's body. Factories collapse, streetlights explode. The clouds above begin spinning into a massive storm. Iron Juggernaut, full power mode activated. Woom! Armor plates shift across his body. New reactors ignite. His height doubles. His fists become glowing engines of destruction. Now that's unfair. Page 2. The giant raises one arm. A colossal energy cannon forms. Eradication beam. The sky turns crimson. Oh no! The beam tears across the city. Entire factory blocks vanish instantly. A massive canyon is carved through the Steel District. Page 3. Exablade 7 barely escapes. He rolls across the rubble, breathing heavily. For the first time, he looks worried. One direct hit, and it's over. Page 4. Iron Juggernaut begins advancing. Every step creates earthquakes. Thumb! You cannot win. Maybe. He stands, cracks his knuckles. But I'm not quitting. Page 5. The two charge. Boom. Their fists collide. A shockwave explodes outward. Windows shatter for miles. Cranes bend. Buildings crack. The battlefield becomes a hurricane of debris. Page 6. Iron Juggernaut lands a devastating punch. Crash! Exablade 7 flies through 3 buildings. He crashes into an abandoned power station. Everything goes silent. Page 7. Inside the station. Sparks fall from broken machinery. Exablade 7 slowly rises, bruised, exhausted, but smiling. His eyes lock onto the giant generators. That's it. I finally figured it out. Page 8. Outside. Iron Juggernaut scans the city. Iron Juggernaut. Target lost. Suddenly, every power line in the district activates. Electricity begins flowing toward one location, the power station. Page 9. Lightning erupts around Exablade 7. Generators overload, transformers explode. The entire city's remaining power surges into his gauntlets. Exablade 7. One shot. Electricity dances around him. That's all I need. Page 10. The sky darkens. Thunder roars. Exablade 7 launches himself forward, like a human lightning bolt. Iron Juggernaut, threat level increasing. You think? Page 11. The final charge begins. The entire city watches. Hero versus Titan, will versus machine, heart versus steel. Page 12. Maximum output. Let's finish this. Both unleash everything. Boom! The collision creates a pillar of energy visible from space. Page 13. Silence. Smoke fills the battlefield. Nothing moves, not a sound. Then, a metallic object hits the ground. Clink. Iron Juggernaut's chest core. Broken. Page 14. The giant falls, slowly, like a collapsing skyscraper. The ground shakes. His red eyes begin fading. Iron Juggernaut. Impossible. Final page. Exablade 7 stands atop the wreckage, exhausted, barely able to stand, but victorious. The sunrise breaks through the clouds. Combat terminated. His eyes go dark. Exablade 7, good fight. The first Titan has fallen. Winner. Exablade 7. Next battle, Game Cage vs. Hyper Crusher Round 1. Titans of Strength continues. Dragon Ball Infinity Mind. Episode 1. The Silent Equation. Original air date, April 7th, 1984. Opening scene. A sea of stars fills the screen. Ancient symbols drift through the cosmos while a mysterious voice echoes through space. Mysterious voice. Open quote. Every universe is built upon an equation. Every life is part of its solution. Close quote. A glowing mathematical symbol suddenly flashes. Boom! The screen cuts to a peaceful valley on Universe 1. Scene 1. The Dream. Night. Kairos home. Young Kairos sleeps peacefully. Suddenly his surroundings dissolve into an endless void. Stars transform into floating equations. Ancient symbols surround him. For the first time, he hears a voice. Mysterious voice. Open quote, Kairos, close quote, Kairos, open quote. Who's there? Close quote. The symbols begin rotating. A giant glowing equation appears before him. Kairos, open quote. What does it mean? Close quote. The voice responds. Mysterious voice, open quote. Find the crystal temple, close quote. The equation explodes into light. Scene 2. Morning confusion. Village of Lumina. Kairos wakes up. Sweat drips from his forehead. Outside, villagers gather around something unusual. Kairos runs outside. Everyone stares upward. Floating in the sky are glowing mathematical symbols, the same ones from his dream. Villager number 1, open quote, if never appeared before, close quote. Villager number 2, open quote, is it a warning? Close quote. Village elder, open quote, or a prophecy? Kairos becomes nervous. Scene 3, the first sign laying later that day. Kairos sits alone beside a crystal lake. He throws a rock into the water. Instead of ripples, equations appear. Kairos, open quote. Again? Close quote. A symbol forms on the lake's surface. Then words emerge. Open quote. Seek the temple. Close quote. The water suddenly becomes still. Scene 4. The white-haired stranger. As the sun sets, a mysterious figure stands atop a cliff. Silver hair, golden eyes, ancient robes. It is Zareth the Ascendant. Kairos approaches. Kairos, open quote, were you the one speaking to me? Close quote. Zareth, open quote, no. Close quote. Kairos, open quote, then who was? Close quote. Zareth looks toward the stars. Zareth, open quote, something far older than either of us. Close quote. Scene 5. A disturbance in reality. Suddenly the sky shakes. Cracks of blue energy appear overhead. Villagers panic. Mountains tremble. The stars briefly disappear. Everyone watches in fear. A colossal symbol forms across the heavens, bigger than entire continents. The symbol glows brighter and brighter. Scene 6. The message. The symbol rearranges itself. Words appear. The entire universe can see them. You are part of the problem. Silence. Every living being stares upward. Kairos' eyes widen. Kairos, open quote, problem, close quote. Zareth, open quote, it has begun, close quote. Final scene. Far beyond known space, a gigantic crystal structure slowly emerges from hyperspace. The legendary Crystal Temple, its countless towers shine brighter than stars. An unknown presence watches from within, 2 glowing eyes open. Narrator, open quote, what is the silent equation? Why has the Crystal Temple awakened? And what role does Kairos play in the fate of Universe 1? Close quote. Next time on Dragon Ball Infinity Mind. Episode 2, The Floating Temple Appears. Open quote, a temple beyond imagination descends from the heavens. Kairos begins the journey that will change reality forever. Close quote. To be continued.